Damon going?
I want Johnny back on the team. Of course, everybody knows Johnny D.
I'm a little surprised. All of a sudden now the Yankees have a budget.
Yeah, that does annoy me.
Come on,
like,
about the
just
Yankees.
kick it in.
I know, it doesn't make
It's also
sense.
like your movies.
I know, right. That's like me saying I can't afford these two.
And then,
Yeah, the budget's like Avatar. You're
I
right.
mean, $2,000 a seat. They've won 27 championships,
Johnny
and now the
Damon
Yankees are
was
going to
clutch
pinch Perry.
the whole year. The whole year,
Look at
game winners.
Game 4 with the walk,
Yes,
with the hit
yes.
with shit with
Habit
Lynch.
round in second, and I was like, "What are you doing,
Stole
Johnny?"
third.
He was an animal.
Yeah.
Now, it's got to bother you, Mr. James, that
Yes.
the Yankees, as a Met fan, win another championship, and you're at Citi Field, team stinks.
You know, I know.
happened this year,
Yes,
you
the
guys?
stadium didn't exactly pay off this
That's a
year.
rough one, yeah.
But they do have great food. They got unbelievable
No,
good
it's
food.
the
Carvel.
Mets, if they're anything, they're consistently disappointing, which is great, because and they're expensively disappointing. So you got to love that about the
I
Mets.
do. But you grew up and you love this team.
It's frustrating. It is frustrating, and this year did not get any better.
His kid's name is Shea.
Is
at
that
the
true?
Shea
Yes.
Stadium,
Yeah.
and then maybe that's where it went wrong.
Maybe that is it.
Getting
Maybe
rid of
that's when
Shea
I rocked
Stadium.
it all. Yeah, because they were doing so well before that.
They used to call Chipper Jones Larry. That never worked.
Yes,
So I
know.
mean, the Met fans like them.
I
It
know.
never worked. Adam, that stuff never works.
The Mets fan, I've liked. I got to be honest. I'm not one of those guys who hates the Mets because I'm a Yankee fan. I pull for the Mets too.
Do you really?
I want them to do well. I don't want them to do as well as the Yankees, but I couldn't believe this year how it dove.
Oh,
like it
there's
did.
70
Yeah.
wins, 92
It
losses,
happens.
empty seats. in
It
a new
reminds me of
ballpark.
the Baltimore Orioles team where they paid for these expensive guys who just didn't play together as a team.
Next year, I'm going to Citi Field, and I'm gonna take some BP and turn it around for the fans. Everybody's
Yes.
coming in.
This guy can hit
We're
it
all
out.
gonna- no,
Yeah,
we're all,
Kevin James
we're all
can hit it
gonna
out.
we're all gonna come in, and seriously, I'm gonna turn it around. I am. I'm gonna get on the Diamond
That's a good
Vision
idea
thing
for you
and
to
go
do that.
crazy
Yeah.
and get them. I'm just gonna start a whole plan.
Have you thought the first one of those games?
I,
last year?
you know what? Because I was shooting this movie, which
Yeah,
was,
they
you know,
wanted
We're
it.
going to get to it in a minute. the movie.
yes, but I'm going to do a lot for the Mets. I want to do some stuff for the Mets now. I got to do something.
You know what Kevin was talking about, and he didn't do it. Am I allowed to say when you were going to throw out for Fenway what you were?
Yes.
Without
Well,
tell-
they
what
would
was he
have
gonna
beat
do?
me.
He was
But now I'm so great in with Boston. Go ahead,
Oh,
tell him.
Boston. He only
I have
was
special
doing this
love for
out of a-
Boston
out
now.
of a Mets fan, but he does worship being in Boston. But he was going to go out there, possibly.
Because they asked me to throw the first pitch out of the Boston game.
At a Red Sox game.
At a Red
and,
Sox
and,
game.
and he was going to have the Red Sox shirt on, take it off, and have the Mets under and throw it.
Oh.
And take the booing and the beating. But then
I would have taken such a beating and a booing, but it would have
And
been.
that could-
I talked sense
It's not
into him.
Yankees, but that would have been a rough one.
He
Yes.
talked his own
Yes.
sense into himself.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Not Yankees, but it's
Yankees.
rough.
And then refuse to get off the field. That
And
was the
just
other
to add
part.
insult to injury, it would have been a Mookie Wilson jersey.
Oh.